And hello, welcome back to Japan Game Junk. And today, talking a little bit about a store visited on the 13th of January, 2024. This time in Tokyo, in Kodaira City. This is the Hard Off store. It has Hard Off, Off House, and Hobby Off all together. This is Kodaira Kamimizu, maybe? It's Up and Water are the characters. I'm sure it's not Kamisui or Uemizu. But whatever the case, it was a store with lots of fun stuff. I've found a lot of treasures here before, and indeed on this day as well. So, first noticed in this store was 5,000 yen for just a normal copy of your Symphony of the Night for PlayStation. A little bit more than usual. I'm just surprised the price is creeping up there because it's such a not rare game. But 6,000 yen for Ultima, which is this one. Ultima Underworld for PlayStation. Original PlayStation. 22,000 yen for a Game Boy Color. The clear cherry pink color. This is for the Sakura Taisen game model. Usually it's about this price, 20,000 yen, but usually you get the box, and this time you don't. It's just the system itself. Very surprised to see Castlevania Bloodlines for the Genesis. Not the Japanese game, but the American Genesis release of Castlevania Bloodlines. 27,500 yen in the box, wow. When I got mine for $5 back in high school days at the Toys R Us there. Atomic Robo Kid was 1,800 yen for the PC Engine, game card only, and despite not being so rare, I hadn't had it before, so I just got it. And on this day, there was a 500 yen coupon if you use the app, so for me it was 1,300 yen. Surprised to see D's Diner, D the Director's Cut for 3DO, which is the big deluxe box with 3 discs inside and a lot of great stuff there. It's a great classic warp game. For 1980 yen, very cheap. The only time I've ever seen it cheaper was for 1,300 yen at Mandarake in Akihabara when I bought mine there. Magical Hoppers. So this is Pandemonium in the West, but Magical Hoppers for Sega Saturn. Disc only for 1,000 yen. Still, that's pretty cheap, and I got it for 500 yen off, so only 500 yen for my Magical Hoppers for Saturn disc only. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 from the 3DO company for Windows 95 was still sealed in the box for 8,000 yen. And I remember playing that demo so much way back when. It's a fun game. Pebble Beach Golf Links for 3DO, disc only 300 yen. Only mentioning it because any 3DO game now is usually a bit more expensive than that. They had something weird, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a developer's use Game Boy cartridge. It looks like it has some flash ROM in there where you basically can put anything you want on the cartridge and then test it out in a Game Boy. It's basically a developer's kit. And it has the data for Alessa, some game, I don't know, that was there on the cartridge. And it says you can try it out at the counter if you want, but 90,000 yen for a Game Boy developer kit use cartridge. Wowie zowie. Much less expensive was for only 3,000 yen, a family trainer. This is the Japanese version of the Power Pad in the West. Family trainer pad, and that's boxed, although the box is kind of crushed. And Athletic World, the most common game for it, also boxed. Altogether 3,000 yen. Very cheap if you want to do some exercising on your Famicom. But on this day, that was pretty much it for everything that I saw that was very noteworthy. But in general, it's a little bit cheaper than most other hard-off stores, especially in that area. It's not as good as prices go as compared to Yamanashi or Niigata, but Nagano. But anyway, it's still a worthwhile place to visit if you're in the area. Don't know how you would if you don't have a car, but still keep it in mind. If you ever pass by this part of Kodaira City, you'll probably enjoy many things in the Hard Off. Thanks so much for listening, and have a wonderful day, and goodbye.